All right, I have given engineering a marble race.
Woo!
Yes,
We
you
have
are all New Zealand now.
A marble race.
Congratulations? Question mark.
Yes, Ashton is sleeping in the kissing room.
Who are we cheering for, Carrie? Who are we cheering for?
I mean, aren't we Rangers till we die? Isn't that the...
I do,
Yep.
yeah.
Except for that one race
One
where
time
we
when
were trying to
we
pick the
the
loser.
other one because of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or until they're bad.
Marbula
That's the
won.
other option.
Marbula won. Are you ready?
I'm
Oh,
ready.
that was a big donation. We're at $7.95.
Oh,
Keep those $50 donations coming in.
I mean, I need to know the name of who did that. Because that was one.
I'm
like,
sorry, we're
so-
watching. Okay,
Sorry,
we're watching
watching
Marbula
the
one right
Marble
now.
race.
I'm sorry.
Got very serious.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for the overlay. All right, $50 revenge for the garbage human.
Revenge for the garbage human.
Hey, that's me.
That's me.
Is often a fan
very
favorite
good.
in the land of the balls of chaos. Three-time Marble League gold medalist. They also play host to
Rangers.
The Rangers are
Rangers.
Number one.
Origins.
Number one.
well down
Momo's
the order.
decent.
On the other side of the grid,
Must have done good on the qualifying.
Familiar marble up there.
Peach
Pole
is
position
close
last
to
year, race winner last year here at Tumult Turnpike across 17 laps. Had to
Are we not
fight
cheering
through
for the
order to get
Chocolatiers
there,
again?
however. Did not start first.
Well, you
Two
can.
in that
You can cheer for whoever you want.
decided
Pole
to cheer
position.
for the
That shootout
Orangers.
went Misty's
Orangers.
way through
Or
Q1
Rangers.
Or
in
Rangers.
every sector, but a
Thank you,
disastrous
Carrie. No
start,
worries.
veering to the left. Allowed a lot of marbles to get by, and
a
Orange
good-looking
made
track.
the critical move coming out of the
do like
chicane
when people are
after
putting
banking. That, plus the accelerator, could prove pivotal in the race today. Watch that chicane and the exits from it.
Revenge for the
Watch the
garbage
entry
human.
into that banking as the marbles thunder around it. It is a sight to behold. Everybody up in the gates. It is Orangin and Momo sharing the front row.
Boris
Arab,
Lab, thanks for the
Swifty,
$50
Misty,
donation.
Starry, Mallard, Blue Eye,
For spousal
Shimmer, and
bonding.
Royal rounding out the top 10. The lights are on. And
Let's go!
we're rolling.
Let's go!
Origin manages to
early
come to the
lead.
first, now comes crashing
Beautiful.
into that right hander.
Out.
Through the
Origin
banking
taking
for
the
the
lead.
first time.
Oh, yeah, look at Orange.
In that chicane.
Yeah.
Oh, but a
No!
Oh,
Outside,
you're
outside.
overtaken by
takes
Momo.
P1. That
It won't
was
last.
phenomenal grip coming
It'll
out
never
of
get
that
back.
chicane. And it will
Never
be
go back to
Momo
him.
that leads the way.
Oof,
One step
oof.
separating Orangin and
that's
Arrow.
okay, okay,
Then
so
Royal,
whatever.
nice jump up to fourth in front of Iceberg, Misty,
Oh,
and Mallard.
yeah.
Dang,
Origin,
Momo really
and
took
off
that.
Arrow on the inside. as They come
Thanks for
through
the
the
lot of
$5.10
speed for
break
that
fix.
turn.
Appreciate it.
Many different lines. It's a wonderful view that you can see from up there. Looking to the inside also, and seeming very racy, is Mallard. Chasing Era. Tries to look to the outside. Maybe that was selling a bit of a dummy, but Mallard has the fastest lap. 21.30. Off the belt they come. It is Momo up front. Mallard got by for second place. Origin back to the inside just as they hit the accelerator. And Origin has second place for now.
Come on!
And suddenly
Pass,
Origin slowing
pass,
down.
pass.
Towards the
Stay
leader.
there.
One,
Hold
2
it
lengths
tight.
separating Momo
Yeah.
and Orangin.
Make 'em work for it.
Oh, yeah,
Off the
make
line.
'em work.
Appropriately,
Yeah.
Orangin, fastest lap, 21 flat. That is an all-time track record in the race trim, at least. And we'll have to see if it
Orangin
works
wants
out
it.
to a win.
Proof of what's
Oh,
come
it's
ahead.
tight at the front, really tight.
Woo,
Uh-oh.
Chocolatiers
Uh-oh.
are at
Like
Inside,
different
17.
oh, Era.
Oh, no!
Shoulders.
no.
Falls to
Bad
Third
hit on
third.
the
side, and
Falls
Misty
to
is now looking
third.
for an opportunity as well. They make contact in that
Take
corner.
Orangin,
side
what are you
line, out of the
doing?
back side line.
Man,
Half a second is
That's
the
a
lead
choice.
for
Not
Momo.
good
In front of Era,
strategy.
Orangin, Misty,
Yeah.
Pinky Panther, Mallard,
Those
Royal,
split-second
then up to
decisions
fourth, now
you
back
have
to
to make
seventh.
on
Swifty,
track.
Iceberg, and Bolt.
you know.
That's why they're the professionals.
Yeah, I could never, but I can judge from my
These marbles are
spectator seat.
absolutely fearless. Oh, hang on.
Watch
Oh, we
who's
get a
facing
brief
this.
yellow flag. I'm hearing
Right.
some timing and scoring.
Yeah.
Something with Bolt. But Bolt is rolling again. Now, we did see Shimmer have some trouble coming onto the conveyor belt during the qualifying sessions in Q2.
Holy,
That was a different
Oh,
so much
protocol.
to make up, Origin.
Apparently got stuck or had some issue. Oh, Swifty was right on the back of Royal as they came through that accelerator. It looks like has stayed there. Royal fended him off. They are oh so close. Momo, Arab, and Orangin. Up front, a couple of links back into Royal, who has regrouped and has third place as they come across the line. Orangin falling back to fourth.
Wow.
Momo
Wow.
and Arab are the two.
That's okay, it's not over
Trying
yet.
to run away
It's
from
not
the
over.
field
You're
here.
right. You're right.
Very similar lines between them. Different into the chicane, however. Different through that split, and Arup draws
Yeah,
ever
their
closer.
pacing is just
Royal, Misty, and Orangin.
feels like they've really
continues to
found
drop.
the feel of the track. you
Yeah.
know?
Nearing the halfway point of this race. 0.3 of a second
It's still in there.
is the lead for Team Momo.
Fourth,
drops
it's
to
fourth.
fifth, sorry.
It's fifth. It's not done
Orangin,
yet.
there's something to
There's
happen there.
other
Swifty
numbers.
and Iceberg
Could be
becoming very
worse.
close
Back
together
and
as they
forth.
exited the belt.
I'm just proud of the Chocolatiers getting up to 15.
Nope.
Yeah.
A
Solid
little
show.
further back in the order, Mallard has fallen all the
You
way
mean
down
60.
to 11th. Oh, look, 800ths of a second up front
Yes,
between
yeah.
Momo and Era. We get a new fastest lap, and it's Clutter, 20.91. The crowd
I
is
know
happy
Clutter
about
really
that,
well.
and they
Yeah.
should be. 18th up to 5th right now. Clutter is trying to knock on the
Big
door
shot of my
of the
nose.
top 5, maybe a podium, but Clutter drops back 2, 3 positions, 4 positions now. Well, when chaos is in your name, I suppose the unexpected can happen at any moment.
Wait, there was one
Immediately
named Chaos.
falls
Why
all
are
the
we
way
not
back to
sure
9th.
now?
Side by
I
side
didn't
is
know the names
Orangin
of the marbles
and
themselves,
Swifty as
and
they
we
come
picked the
off of
team
the belt.
last year.
Orangin, the better of the two. Through the accelerator, and they will stay that way. Mallard continues
here
to
to
fall
switch
and
to
gets mired
chaos.
back and forth with Clutter.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
If we
up
can
front
figure
there,
out which
Momo
one
and
is
Eric.
chaos.
Royal is
Exactly.
also trying to get in the mix, but is well back of Misty. Misty, that gap rather, between 2nd and 3rd. Nearly 1 second lead for Momo. Trying to keep it
Golly,
clean.
Momo.
All the way back at the
Really holding
back of the
on
pack.
Oh,
Shimmer
it's rough.
behind Ecto, behind
Yeah.
Chalk, behind Fenrir,
You rarely see such a dominating
and Bumble.
lead, you know?
Nice
Momo
little
is a
drift
big
move
power.
there. Misty
Yeah.
and Royal seesawing
Odd
back
for
and
a
forth, forcing each
marble
other to
to
opt
be
for different
green.
sides of that split.
It's fine. It's
Royal.
fine.
Pretty right.
Is the better for it.
Okay, right. Yeah. That's. Yeah.
Subtle banks
He
off
just
that
made
chevron. And
it,
these
right?
final curves, by the way, through that last turn
Mm.
have proved definitive. Several of the one-lap runners found it to be much quicker if you did not ride the curves.
Oh,
the
right.
double
Oh,
pass.
there's some hassle in that tight
Nowhere,
curve.
Momo and Arab, you can say
Yeah.
begin to set up, but wow,
It bounces
moved
off
by
it and then
Arab
just
to
takes
get right beside and briefly take the lead from Momo. We're getting down to these final few laps. Clutter resets fastest lap, back in 9th place. Still looking for a nice points haul. And who knows, maybe there is time to get up there and challenge for the top 5. We'll have to see. Swifty gets by Blue Eye, who has also been climbing up the order ever so slightly. Blue Eye up in 8th, no, now goes down to 9th. Momo's lead is 1.75 seconds. It is growing
Yeah.
after what was maybe a
Hard
scare,
to
a
catch
wake
him
up
now.
call with Arab
And
challenging
with
for
the
the
lead.
Oh,
wow.
Focus
Wow.
Lewis
on the
Hamilton
gap.
up the
Right out there. Oh, and look at this. Royal,
Oh.
ever the opportunist, gets by
Zenyatta
Arab, who
just-
perhaps has been too
Oh.
focused on chasing Momo. Now regrouping. Will we
Dang.
see a counterattack from
That's
Arab
huge.
in these final couple of laps?
Yeah.
It's kind of beautiful watching
Momo
them
already
really open
descending
up and just
through the
go.
first sector.
Yeah.
Razzie resets fast
When
lap
they-
at 20.52.
Right?
But Razzie all the way down there in 13th.
Gillexi, thanks for the $50 donation, by the way.
It,
Royal finally with a
honestly
bit of
kind of
clear
exciting.
space, trying to mount a
even when
challenge
it's
for
not
Momo.
contained,
But
it just
look at that gap. That is a wonderful view of just
Watching
how
this, I
far
practically
ahead
don't
Momo
need
is.
coffee this
Heading into
morning.
the final lap, it's 3.5 seconds. Unreal. That was a very close. I think there was 100
even be
between
upset.
Arab and
Like,
Royal. Yes, indeed.
Momo's
Arab has
pushing
got
this
5
track,
for second
and
place
They've earned it.
on the
Here we
final
go.
lap.
Has
Weaving
Momo
through the
lapped?
final sector.
No.
There will not be a
Upset
challenge
to
to
the
the
last
leader,
lap there.
but who will come second? Arab holding the line, comes across in second place in front of Royal. Momo wins at Tumult Turnpike.
Fifth.
No
Pinky
question.
Panther gets fastest lap on the final lap to finish in 7th place. Blue Eye goes all the way up
Wow.
to 4th, and our pole sitter Orange and falls
Go
back
Momo.
to
Go
5th.
Momo. 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 I mean, that is just fun to chant.
Such a
It
short
is.
lap here.
Yeah.
There's
Legitimately.
always so much that goes
Do we-
on.
Are we Team Momo
Look at
next
that,
year?
how close it was.
Possibly.
with
I
We
don't
have
know.
been in the past.
What was the official
Yeah.
there?
Have we?
2
All right.
hundredths
Oh,
of a second.
okay.
Royal
Go
almost
Momo.
lost that final
Ugh.
podium position.
Good marble
Chat
race.
got it first.
Wow,
I'm just saying what Chat.
dangerously close.
Dang,
But for
though.
Momo, the winner
Far and
had
away
set the
the
track record
That was absurd.
back in season 3.
So good.
That marble notches their
Momo making the
first
other marbles
win
look
in
like they're standing
Marbula
still.
1.
Okay.
Looking at the individual championship, Royal
Every-
up on top.
I gotta say,
68
every
points.
time
Momo
I
does
watch
jump
marble
4 spots
races,
up to
I just
second.
imagine
Swifty
what,
now
because
in
I
third.
always
Eric
have a
jumping
lovely
8
time
spots, and Blue
with the
Eye
question from people,
catapults up
what do you do
20.
for work?
That's amazing.
And I'm like, okay,
Points.
I guess do you want me to really try to get into it, or do you want me to just give you like high level? Imagine being this person and getting that question. What do you do for work? I race marbles, and I film it, and the production quality is unparalleled.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm accountant.
yeah.
Sure.
That Uber driver conversation is really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Oh God.